Okay, sorry guys, I ran out of batteries. Although I had thought I'd fully charged it, I had not. So I am now recording off of my computer, so it's plugged in off of my computer, but I can't move my computer because its battery has died and we're waiting for a new one. So this video has had its challenges, but let me finish real quick here on part 3 with some closing comments. So I was starting to say when I went offline or off battery there that I want you to create a special triangle to find the tangent of 60. So if you recall from our past, and I can't really do this any other way, so sorry about that. Here's the special triangle we'll need to solve that. We need to recall the parts are 1, 2, square root of 3. And the tangent of any angle is opposite over adjacent. So from the vantage point of 60, right here, it's going to be opposite over adjacent. So we put in the number square root of 3 over 1, which is the square root of 3. Let's see if you can do, before I do, just pause or work quickly, see if you can do the sine of 30 from the same triangle. So from that triangle, pause and work it, or just work it faster than I do. The sine of 30 is going to be the opposite over hypotenuse. So on this triangle, from the vantage point of 30, opposite over hypotenuse is 1/2. Oh, it isn't, is it? From the 30, we're doing sine, it is. So the sine of 30 is 1/2. So opposite, oh no it isn't. Yes it is, sorry I'm mixed up. Sine of 30 is opposite over hypotenuse, so sine of 30 is 1/2. And so I was getting the wrong answer. I was doing, looks like a cosine of 30. Alright, let me go in and clarify that. Hopefully you got the correct answer. So sine of 30 from there is 1 opposite over hypotenuse 1/2. All right, moving right along. See if you can come up with that other special triangle that we use for 45 degrees. The special triangle for 45 degrees is like this, and it has a 1, 1 square root of 2 ratios. Square root of 2 being the hypotenuse, and the 1s are on the legs. They are equal. Can you find the tangent of 45? The tangent is going to be opposite over adjacent, in this case 1 divided by 1. Let's see if I got that one right. Yay! Alright, so let's go on. Be aware of how to use special triangles. We have a way to come up with a lot more than the special triangles offer us with the unit circle. So let's practice tonight one of these. See if you can do it totally mentally. So all of these we can do. And these are all in radian measures. So let's pick one. Round and around she goes. Where she stops, everyone knows, because I'm asking you to do cosine of 4 pi over 3. Can you do that totally mentally? So you're going to switch those to 6 in your head and construct the mental unit circle and count around 8/6 pi. So 6/6 is right at 180 degrees or pi radians. So you're going to go 2/6 past that. At that point, I am asking you to find the cosine. So that's the first coordinate. Can you visualize that? At 2/6 past 180 degrees pi radians, you are going to go back the small guy and down the long guy. So that puts you at a value for the first coordinate to be -1/2. So let's see, there's a quick sketch of it, which you're allowed to do on the test. You can't go in the test with the unit circle, but you can certainly construct it. You see how I counted around 8/6 pi, and from there I could get the coordinates -1/2 minus square root of 3 over 2, the first one being the cosine. All right, so we'll see how your mental unit circle is. We'll end tonight with this information. Let's say that it's given to us that the secant is of an angle is 5 and the tangent is 2 square roots of 6. I need to use the trig IDs, which are on the board or on your list of in your comp book. So on this test, they will be on the board, so you don't have to memorize them, although they won't stay, all of those won't stay up there forever. Some will. So just be aware, for this test, they'll be up. So the secant of theta is 5, the tangent is 2 square roots of 6. Can you find the cosine? From the relationships between trig functions, we know that secant and cosine are reciprocals of one another. So if secant is 5, cosine must be 1/5. How about this one? What is the cotangent of 90 minus theta? The relationship there is the cotangent of what I call the other angle is the tangent of theta. Tangent of theta is known. It's 2 square roots of 6. There we go. And lastly, let's find the sine of theta given the fact that we know everything above. Sine of theta. Try that one without me, and then go ahead and let me join you and see how you did. I don't see cosecant given. I don't see anything given that would easily or quickly get me to the correct answer. So I'm going to choose the trig ID. Sine of theta over cosine of theta equals tangent. Now, on that expression, I know, sorry, this is wiggling, cosine, and I know tangent, and that will allow me to find the sine. So over here, I put in those values given from above, and now I just solve that for sine of theta by multiplying both sides by 1/5. Sine of theta is 2 square roots of 6 over 5. All right, finally, this challenging video has come to an end, and I would like you to remember what it means to pass in review, because you need to review to pass. See you tomorrow.